What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up. I'm coming at you with a video. Today is going to be Houston Texans versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Houston Texans are already in a hole, 0-2. Lost both of them to AFC teams. So that right there, if Texans make the playoffs and bidding for a wild card spot, that's going to hinder their playoff positions right there. But now we're playing another AFC team in the Steelers, and as you can see on your screen, it's the reunite of all three Watt brothers. I forgot which one was with the, at the time, San Diego Chargers, now LA Chargers. I forgot which one was with the Chargers to begin with, but Watt is going to be playing against his two brothers. I was going to say all three, but he's going to be playing against his two brothers. So it's going to be all three on the field. Of course, not at once because one of them is a tight end. But it will be a special Sunday afternoon for the Watt family when the Pittsburgh Steelers host the Houston Texans. JJ, Derek, and TJ will be the fourth known trio of brothers that play at least one game together in NFL history. The first to do it were the Nesser brothers in 1920 when Frank, Ted, and Columbus Panhandles played against their sibling Al of the Acorn Pros. Wow. The Rooney brothers, Bill Cobb and Joe, played together in 1924. So this is the third time a trio. Or be the fourth time, excuse me. Hey. So, with that being said, I think the Texans, it's gonna have to make some things happen, man. We gotta get this going. We gotta get this going. I don't even know what to say because my Texans have to win this game. They have no choice. Start off 0-2. I know a couple of years ago, and I'm not banking on this. I'm not hoping this will happen. Well, kind of am, but I'm not putting my money all on it. I'll put it like that for all this to happen. I think that, a couple of years ago, Texans started off with 0-3, I think it was, or 0-4 or whatever. Ended up winning 9-10 games straight before they got taken out of the first round against the Colts. I think that was, 3 seasons ago. But with this one here, man, the Texans just have to win. If they don't, then you can pretty much start making decisions for next season. Because I'm telling you now, it's going to be very, very difficult. I mean, I know this is how a lot of things started in the NFL. A lot of teams do start like this and can turn things around. Sometimes it's a key piece missing here or there, or certain plays here and there, certain passes or whatever, that you can turn this thing around. So, with all that being said, though, at the end of the day, Texans are 0-2, and like I said, I'll dig in a little bit deeper into that 0-2, because like I said, both teams that they lost to is AFC teams that can hinder a lot of tiebreakers. Just say you turn this thing around and you start winning. That can hinder tiebreakers, if you make the playoffs. Because right now, the Titans, the Colts, and the Jaguars in your division. And if you don't, they're going to break it down tiebreakers. Who has the best record in the conference? Okay, it's a tie. Head-to-head matchup. Okay, that's a tie. Then they're going to say, Division. Well, they're gonna go head-to-head matchup is first, then division, then conference. Well, Texans already lost 0-2. They lost 2 games in the conference, in the AFC conference. So that could hinder them right there. And let's just say it might be a 3-way tie. Let's just say all 3 teams, Texans, Chiefs, and Ravens, finish 13-3. I'm just throwing something out there. Just throwing out a scenario. Let's just say this happens. Guess what? Texans lost to both teams, so Texans would not get a first-round bye. That's why I said in the beginning, you have to win AFC games, your conference games. No matter if they're in your division or not, you have to win AFC games, period. Well, since the Texans are in the AFC, if they was in the NFC, I'd be saying the same thing. You have to win NFC games, period. Now, with all that being said, I think the Texans know they got to win this game. I think the Texans are saying, okay, let's win this thing. Let's turn this thing around right now before it gets too bad. Because if they don't, I'm going to be honest with you. I think if they lose this game, that you can go ahead and start making plans for next season. Because it's going to be over. It's going to be over. So with all that being said, let's just look at it like this here. Let's just look at it like this. Texans got the Steelers right now. And then they got the Vikings at home next week. Then, if this is true, I'm not 100% sure on this one. I think Wade Phillips might come back. Son of legendary Houston Oilers coach Bum Phillips. I think Wade Phillips might come back. We will see what happens with that. So, all that being said, this is all I'm trying to say right here. I just had to throw that side note out there. So with all that being said, all I'm saying is this. Let's make things happen. Texans know they have to win this game. I'm going to predict a score of 28-25. Texas is going to squeak a win. And the Steelers are 2-0. Texans are 0-2. So you got to look at it like this. We got the Vikings next, and then we got our first division game against the Jaguars after that. Then after that, we got another division game against the Titans. Then it don't get no easier, because then we go back home to play Green Bay. So it don't get no easier. So after the Steelers, we playing a team that we have never beaten in franchise history, and that's the Vikings. So all that being said, I am finna go ahead and end this video. This is your boy Man Up. I'm chunking a deuce. I holler at everybody.